Anyways, so there's a high probability you can't hear me because you're sitting on how I have you stacked. So if you can't hear me, then somebody text me. But 24.3 is here, and I'm super excited for it. I think most people have predicted that would probably be something along the lines of thrusters and pull-ups, and that's what we've got essentially. So Friday Night Lights will be at 2:10. Excited about that. Coaches will be going at 5 o'clock, and then we're going to be starting with members at 6 o'clock. We're running heats every 25 minutes. We're going to attempt to have 10 people per heat. So we need lots of judges. Please, please, please come and be willing to judge. It's super helpful. So yeah, I'm excited for that at 2:10. But let's talk about the workout. I don't know if it will be backwards for you, but it's really more for me than you. So the workout, the RX version of 24.3 is 4 time with a 15-minute cap. You have 5 rounds of 10 thrusters at weight 1 and 10 chest to bar pull-ups. So 5 rounds of that, then a 1-minute rest that is on a running clock. And then you have 7 thrusters at weight 2, so the weight goes up, and 7 bar muscle ups. 5 rounds here as well. Time cap is 15 minutes. For RX, women, the weight is going to be 65 and 95. Men, it's going to be 95 and 135. Scaled, it will be 45 and 65, and men, it will be 65 and 95. So a couple things. You are going to start underneath the spot on the rig that you are standing, and your barbell is going to be 5 feet away from you. 210 is taped, and I'm going to go up to roll off and tape that as well. Your judge can help keep that barbell on the other side of that 5-foot mark. Also, depending on how many people you have in your class or the situation, you can have 2 barbells for this. So already have weight 1 already on there, and then have weight 2, and then your judge can just flip those barbells for you. Or it's just super easy to have your judge throw some more weight on your barbell. But they can help shepherd that barbell the 5 feet away and help with your weights. And so you're going to be starting standing underneath the rig at the beginning, and then after your 1-minute rest, you are going to be starting again underneath the rig there. So that's the RX workout. For scaled, instead of the chest to bar, it is going to be jumping chest to bar, and pull-ups is going to be your other movement. And then if you're doing foundations, you're going to be doing thrusters with a stick, which I don't know why they want to specify PVC pipe, but whatever. Thrusters with a stick, aka PVC pipe, and bent over rows at, they're calling that weight 2. So you're going to do your 5 rounds of that, rest your 1 minute, and then you're going to be doing 5 rounds of thrusters with the same weight that you did the bent over rows at, and then push-ups. They have recommended weights on their app, website, however you look at things. Those are recommended. You can do whatever weight you need to finish the workout in foundations. Let's talk about standards a little bit. So you can and are probably, I would say, would be silly for you not to squat clean your first rep. So whether that's your very first rep of the round, or if you're breaking, squat clean those reps as well. So from the ground, squat clean it. So you're already on that squat. At the bottom, your hip crease must be below the top of your knees. So not in line with your knees. You need to be below, your hip crease needs to be below. At the top, you need to make sure that you're reaching full extension of your hips and your knees and your arms are completely locked out, and that bar is directly in line with your body or behind. So we have a lot of, I would say this nicer. I have seen lots of reps done in the past that I would like to call bro reps on things that are overhead, where it's out here at the top, but you need to be in line with the body, or if you're just, your back's just gonna go backwards, whatever, that's fine too. But it can't be in front of you. That's gonna be a spot where a lot of people with bad mobility are going to get no reps. Sorry if that came off mean. I'm not trying to be mean. Anyways, yeah, make sure your reps are good. Try, like, if you are someone that you know that all of your reps are typically sketchy, you know who you are. You may not admit to it, but you know who you are. And try to make sure that you're not getting no reps. Like, you will be getting no reps if your reps are sketchy on this. So make sure that you are putting that extra effort to get all the way down at the bottom, to lock out completely, and in the have the barbell where it's supposed to be. No sketchy reps here. We don't want no reps. Yes. Other things that as a judge for you to look for and for you as an athlete to have in your brain is lowering the bar too early. So you are doing your reps and maybe you haven't reached full extension of your hips and knees yet, but you're already lowering that bar. That is something that will be a no rep. Hopefully your judge will catch that. All right, so chest to bars. For those, it's probably really tempting if you don't actually consistently have chest to bars to try to pick a bar that is a little bit lower. But at the bottom, you need to have your arms fully extended and your feet off of the ground. So we're not jumping chest to bars. In RX, scaled, go for it, all right? At the top, you need to make contact below the collarbone, and you have to actually make contact. That can be challenging as a judge to see, especially if they're doing butterfly chest to bars. It can be challenging. So athletes, help your judges out, and you know if you've made contact or not. So just no rep yourself if you they didn't catch it. It's okay. Just, I don't know. Just help your judges out. All right. Nobody's professional at judging, I don't think. Anyways, so making contact at the top. Some big no-nos there is not being in full extension at the bottom. That is something you usually see a lot with people that are butterflying them, is they're not reaching that full lockout, but make sure you are locking out at the bottom. And then also making sure that where you are making contact is not above the collarbone. And then also obviously no contact is definitely a no rep. Something though that may be helpful for some people that don't 100% reliably have chest to bars is you can use any grip you want. So you can grip it like this or like this, or if you, whatever, however you want to grip it, you can, as long as the standards are met of full extension at the bottom and contact in the right place at the top. Any grip you want. Bar muscle ups. So same thing, arms extended, feet off the ground, at the top. So you need to make sure that you are passing through a dip. You're not just gliding up and over. And your arms need to be fully extended and your shoulders either in line or over the front of the bar. Some big no-nos there to look for if you are judging is obviously not full extension at the bottom. That's kind of the theme across the board in all the different levels. But also making sure that as they are kipping, that their toes are not rising above the bar. So they need to keep those toes below the bar. Another one, which I hadn't seen before, but it's on the thing, so yeah, but is no part of your arm touching the bar. So maybe you have super sketchy bar muscle ups and you chicken wing them like cray cray. You cannot have your arm resting on it. As long as your hand stays on there and you chicken wing, you're good, but you cannot have your arm touching it. And you can't be like resting at the top and take your hands off and like doing the Macarena, whatever. Then if you are doing the jumping chest to bar, it's the same thing as we always do, where you are 6 inches. This is not this is a good measurement of 6 inches, but we'll actually make sure you actually measure 6 inches for before you do the workout, and making sure that you're not just like, all right, I'm ready to do chest to bar and go jumping here. You still need to have that full extension. So you're gonna have to bend your knee, bend your legs. Is it bend your knee or what? Anyways, bend your legs and get over. And then if you are doing scaled and it is pull-ups, it's the same thing. Full extension, you getting your chin over the bar. So, yeah. Let's talk about strategy. So, depending on what level of athlete you are, depends on how you need to attack this. The absolute 100% most common score on this workout will be 107 reps because most people, whether you're doing RX, scaled, whatever, they're going to be able to pretty confidently smash out this first 5 rounds here, but they're not going to have bar muscle ups, or they won't have pull-ups and scaled or whatever. So the most common score, if you don't have all the things, is going to be 107 reps. All of these, and then the first 7 thrusters. So if that is you don't have bar muscle ups, yes, you should attempt the things, because there's no better time to attempt than whenever there's the open magic dust. So you should not just walk away, like attempt the things, you never know. But if you are honestly probably a 107 rep athlete for this workout, you need to attack it differently. On the scorecard, there is a tie break time after the 5 minutes. So you're going through doing this workout, you do your 5 rounds, your judge is gonna look at the clock and write down what time you finish your 5 rounds, all right? Then you are gonna rest your minute and go into the second portion of this workout. If you don't have bar muscle ups or pull-ups and scale, whatever, you're gonna get 7 thrusters. So how do you differentiate yourself and try to do the best that you can whenever 3.7 million other people are gonna have the exact same score as you? What you do is you try to have the very best tie break time that you can. So if you are a 107 rep athlete, you need to approach the first 5 rounds of this fast, deliberate, but smart. And we'll talk about that a little bit more. Because you want to have the very best tie break time that you can. From there, you do your 7 reps, you swing around on the bar for the remainder of the time. But your tie break time is what it comes down to. So you're going to be moving at a lot faster pace. Words are hard for me. A lot faster pace than your counterpart that is like the superstar athlete. Everyone's a superstar athlete. Okay, let me just be really nice. Your friend that has all the things. good way to put it. Okay. Anyways, so you're going to be moving a lot faster trying to get that tie break time. Now, you are the athlete that has all the things. This workout is like your warm up, and you are going to kill this workout. You have all the skills. You are going to approach this a little bit slower. I'm not saying to lollygag and like, untwist super complicated water bottles, which is one of my very big pet peeves is whenever people have complicated water bottles. Anyways, you're going to want to pace yourself. So these movements are similar to Fran, but if you approach this workout at the pace that you would approach Fran, you will crash and burn. So you are going to, across the board, go unbroken on your thrusters, unless that's just super challenging for you, but try to go unbroken on those thrusters. Highly consider breaking up those chest to bars. This is a grippy workout just in general, but if you are going to you are able to complete the second portion of this workout, you will diminish your chances and slow your time down if you just absolutely super attack the first half. So you need to be deliberate on how you attack it. Have a plan, break up your reps, maybe 6 and 4, something like that. And you want to just be methodical and control your breathing, nice and smooth, nice and chill. Just have maybe we need to lay off the big booty mix for this workout and put chill music. I don't know, whatever. Anyways, so nice and chill. And then the second half of the workout, like that is really the main workout here. Think about it. I saw someone, or I guess saw and heard, if you watch a video, you see in here, whatever. I'm really going off track here. They said if you were going to do a 1 mile run, if you were going to do a 2 mile run, you would not sprint the first mile and then just jog the second mile. Like you would do that in reverse. And that's exactly how you want to attack this workout. What else did I cover? Oh, I know. Very important. Danielle, I don't have bar muscle ups, or I don't have pull-ups. What do I do? Well, here's what you do. So say we already kind of, I'm the only one talking. Anyways, I've already talked about if you are going to be doing the RX version of the workout and you are a 107 rep athlete, you're just going to be attempting and swinging there for the bar muscle ups. Hopefully you get one. I hope you do. If you are in scaled, and you don't have pull-ups, all right, it's the same thing. You do the chest to bar, you do the 107 rep plan. There is a 107 rep plan for this workout and a full-on finish the workout plan. So same thing in scaled. You can also, like, if you just really are like, I want to super finish this workout, you can go down to what you can do. So say that you have so far been doing scaled, but you want to finish the workout, you don't have pull-ups, you can go down and do the foundations version of it and finish the workout. However, there's a couple factors there. If you are signed up for the open, if you do 1 rep at RX and versus like winning the scaled or whatever, you're going to get more points. Or same thing, if you were planning to do scaled, but you're trying to decide, you're going to get more points if you do scaled than if you were to win the foundations. So keep that in mind when you're picking. If you are being hounded by Tasia because you're on Team Blue about redoing workouts. I'm just kidding. I don't think she's hounding anyone about that. But if you're planning to redo the workout and you are a 107 rep athlete, you can, perhaps you do foundations to get the full workout in. And that's what you do on Friday Night Lights. And then you turn around on Monday and you just see how far you can get with scaled. As far as logging it with CrossFit.com, log that upper level. But then you get a taste of both worlds. And I'm sure there's things I didn't cover or other questions, but we're already at 20 minutes and I think that's probably about good. Yeah, if you have any questions, you can post them on the Facebook page or text them in or ask your coach. And is it even a YouTube video if I don't tell you to smash that subscribe button? I'm just kidding. Anyways, super excited for Friday Night Lights. I hope to see so much open magic sprinkle in PRs. Maybe we'll see first time pull-ups, first time chest to bars, first time bar muscle ups. Like this is, there's a lot of energy and open magic that is going to be happening as we wrap up this last open workout. So I hope to see all of that, and please come out to Friday Night Lights and be willing to judge. We'll need lots of judges to make this happen. Yeah, bye TriForce. I don't know how to stop this.